Hello my fellow Subnauticans, and welcome back to another episode. As you can see, I made it back in one piece, and we have got a whole bunch of building, crafting, and creating to do in this episode. That's basically what this is going to be all about. So I just want to get right to it, and I want to focus on the sea moth right now, because we have a whole bunch of upgrades that we can do for it. No, I don't want to get into it. Get up. Get back up.
Welcome aboard Cap Systems Online.
It's already going to be one of those episodes. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Get back in. Alright, let's do what I was actually trying to do, is access upgrades. Okay, C module, and I've got the Seamoth Depth Module Mark 1 on me already. So what we are going to do is start off by building this. And build it right in this section right here. Oh, very nice. Now we can finally do something which I've been meaning to do for quite a while, which is customize this bad boy. And I'm not going to be too painful with this. We're just going to kind of just get this done really quickly. The base, let's give a little color to the base. And we'll give you a little bumblebee yellow. We're going to make you be nice and obnoxious yellow. That's going to be perfect. Okay, so we're going to go for this right here. The interior, man, I should have just kept that the way it is, because when you go underwater, the interior just picks up whatever color the background is, so actually changing the color of it's pretty pointless. But the stripe's going to be straight up black. I like that. Yeah, and the next stripe, we'll give it a little highly saturated kind of Prawn blue kind of color to it. Yeah, right about that. Okay, let's name this bad boy. The Beasley. You get it. The Beasley. Done. Okay, now that we're finished with that, let's check out some upgrades. Now, ideally, I'm probably just going to be creating a bunch of storage modules in addition to the depth gauge, or the depth modules that we can also be creating as well. Yeah, the depth module. We're going to go from the Mark II, and if I can make a Mark III, I'm going to make that immediately as well. And I'm toying with the idea of making some torpedo systems, because why not? Traditionally, I've never found these to be too effective for me. I mean, I remember firing one directly in the face of a Reaper Leviathan and doing absolutely nothing, so... But this, the hull reinforcement, I was going to make one of these, and I found out some very interesting things about it that dissuaded me away from wanting to build one. And the main reason was that it doesn't protect against fauna. Like, at all. It's just for collision against the environment. And that's kind of useless, because I want something that's actually going to be protecting my ship, particularly from being attacked by hostiles. That's where mainly I lose all my hit points from. So if it doesn't protect against that, it's pretty much useless to me. It's taking up a very valuable slot that I could be using for something else. It's a lot more useful. So I created another save. I made that module and I tried it out. And guess what? That's exactly how it works. Now, its uselessness does not end there. It actually also does... Okay, so let's just make this really quick. Mark II. Its uselessness, like I said, extends even past there. Okay, so I need aerogel to make the second one. We're going to head outside really quickly and do that. So what I did is with that hardening shell upgrade, I rammed into, I think it was a bone shark. And it did the exact same amount of damage that it normally does to me. Also running into fish, also colliding with them while you're just driving around, also damages your ship just the same as it did before. So essentially it's just useless to me. I'm not going to bother with it, particularly because it costs so much in terms of diamonds to make. Okay, so one other thing I did too is when I cut the other video short, I was just basically looking for more of these guys. And I think in the end I only ended up getting like maybe 3 or 4 total. They're not rare. I wouldn't really I wouldn't explain it as being rare to find these, but they're infrequent. I mean, you really have to hunt to find them. And I found out the reason why, because after I scanned one and I checked it out, I realized that I could grow them. That these are a commodity that I can plant and harvest And after I found that out, I was like, well, that makes sense why they're not so frequent in the environment to find. So I came back here, built this little bed, built some grow beds. I planted like 3 or 4 of them, like I said before, and just harvested them. And every time you harvest them, and I'll show you right here, I think these are the new ones. You can harvest 2, and the 3rd time you harvest, the piece itself will disappear. So I essentially can make 3 out of every one that I grow. You know, I can get 2 and then have the original still behind. So you can over double your amount every time you harvest. That is very handy. So I got 2, 4, and I believe I'm going to need 5 for everything that we're going to be doing here. But yeah, I mean, basically this is all I'm going to need for the rest of the game. I mean, off camera I might harvest again and then fill up this over here, and I might fill up this one too over here, and that's about it. Like, we're good to go. We're going to never need to hunt that stuff down again. If I see it in the wild, I might think about it, but I'm not going to really be a concern of mine anymore. So the only thing that's actually going to be holding me back, surprisingly, is going to be rubies. And I think I have them over here in the exotic area, so I need 5 of these guys. 5, okay, it fits. I'm really kind of filling out my inventory. I could put those diamonds away too, because I'm not going to be using those. Actually, I'm not going to be using all of them. I will be using some. Okay, so let's go create some aerogel. Not that. It's, here we go. Advanced. Gels. Oh, you fool. Oh, you foolish fool. I didn't harvest. I just... okay, hold on a second. Okay, so let's plant those ones that I grabbed. Boom, 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 boom. And let's actually just take these guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, very different. Let's do that again. No harm, no foul. Okay. And yes. 2. 3. 4. One more. That's why I did a lot of this kind of base level crafting kind of off menu, so you didn't have to watch me do that kind of boring stuff. How am I doing water wise? I'm gonna do a quick little harvest here. Give me you. Inventory full. That was okay. Hold on. Let's try that again. Good to go. Okay, let's go back downstairs and let's make ourselves a Mark III. Oh yeah. I believe this should allow me to go, what, like 900 meters down beneath the surface, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, this can far exceed what my Cyclops can do. And I love it. Oh, it's very nice. 900 meters. That is a good feeling. Oh, and also, too, I am going to be doing a little base building in this episode, too. So, this window is going, and we're going to be building off of that area right there. So, what I want to be doing now is something that I have been jonesing to do for quite a while. Now, let's, here it is. Here's what I'm looking for, equipment. Do I have the room for it? I have the room for it. And I also, there's a bunch of little things I want to be building too, like I want to build a filtration machine, but that's the main reason why I want to expand. I'm kind of running a little out of room to build and not have it be too overcrowded, and I think that's going to be my solution to that problem. Okay, so let's get up here, and let's drop this guy off. And we're going to be building the prawn suit. Yeah, okay, do I have everything? I have the aerogel. It's all green. You better not. Okay. I actually got scared for a second. Power overwhelming. Oh no, I'm not very good in the self-discipline department. Everybody who knows me knows that. Okay, pick it up. Yeah. Oh, this is awesome. I have so missed you. And one thing I really wanted to check out is when you create the extra arms, are they still just only going to take one spot here in the inventory? And I really hope they do, because I really liked loading this thing up with the extra arm options. Upgrades. Oh yeah, I got to upgrade you too.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hey. How high can I jump? It's not too bad. Oh, it's pretty good, pretty good. I can't wait to give it the jump module though. Give it that extra oomph. Because I honestly don't think I can actually dock right now with this. Like, I don't think I can make that leap. Oh, look at those arms. Get some! Get some! No, I wanted to grab you. I didn't want to punch you. Okay, I do dig this. I dig this a lot. Oh, that feels good! Okay, this thing is just too good. Looks like I have lights that are on all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna have to exit this right now. That's sweet. I really like that. I am now suddenly rethinking my decision to build my moon pool right here. You know what? There's nothing saying we can't build another one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, there really isn't. Okay, so deconstruct. You too close. Okay, there we go. And I just want to make sure. Okay, I need one more glass. Let's see if I have one ready. I do not. Okay, so what else do I want to build around here? Well, let's build that. Let's build this extension first. Okay, so let's get some glass going. And let's grab some titanium. So I'm going to need about, was it like 5? Need about 5 of these guys to build an extension here. And yeah, right here, this is where I want to build. Ah, looking good. Okay, let's build a multi-purpose room. Let's get this lined up just right. This can be, oh, there we go. There. Oh, so that can be a little squirrely sometimes, getting that to be right where you want it to be. Alright, yeah, and the base strength is just unbelievable, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Now, I believe we can build, yeah, I'm going to build it cockeyed like that. Right off here. And I could put grow beds like over here and over here, but okay, so now we can get filtered water from this area. So my plans are, this is going to end up being where I put all my plants. And this area down over here, this is still where I want to put the alien containment facility. I want to put it right here. And I'm going to make it a 2-story, so it's going to start here, and you'll be walking on above it up there. And this will be the bottom level of it. Oh, and I did one other change too. That going into research, the lantern fruits are really good source of energy to put in this. And I think it gives you 325 per piece of fruit. Well, the Chinese potato gives you even more. It's like 375. So I converted everything over to potato power. So, give me one of these. Yeah. How am I doing food-wise? It was a little something for me, too. Okay, let's go back up. And I also want to reinforce the base of this a little better, but that's for another time. That's some good old-fashioned boring stuff I'll do on my own. Alright, back up here. I want to drop off this equipment, because I'm not going to need this again, hopefully for a while. And drop off... Okay, I don't need any of the rest of these diamonds. I can save these. Where do I keep the one true ring? Right over here. Precious. And I have a whole bunch of lithium and some gold and some titanium left over. So, what I can do, I want to see what it takes to make one of these storage modules. Okay, titanium and lithium, that's really not too bad. So we're definitely going to make one more of those. And the torpedoes, what does it take to make a torpedo module? Oh, okay, so this is what I really want to get, is the perimeter defense system, but we don't have the ingredients to make it right now. And the only other thing, oh, the sonar too, but once again, I'm missing a very prime ingredient to get that made. We'll have to look into that later on. So magnetite and computer chip, should I make one just for the heck of it? I kind of think I should, just for science, just so we can experiment and trying to see if they've changed at all, if they made them any better. I'm going to take that, and we're going to put that in. Let's put that in access upgrade. Now, one thing too is people may or may not realize, this is obviously the picture of your sea moth. Now, based on where you put the storage module will appear in different places. So obviously, since I put the storage module over here, it's going to be on its left side bottom. And if I put it up here, it'll be like right up here in this area, which is what I want to do. I want to keep them both on the same side. And, you know, let's go get some magnetite and let's go make up a torpedo. Magnetite. Exotic, that's where I placed that. Yeah, I got plenty. I believe it said I only needed one, so let's go do that. Yeah, just one. Alright, let's do it. What does it take to make the actual torpedoes? Titanium, more magnetite, gas pods. I should collect a few of those. Okay, times 2. So each one of these will give me 2 torpedoes, I believe. Yeah, I'll make up a bunch of those. See what those are like. Alright, let's plug this guy in. Nice. And it should give me at least some default torpedoes to begin with. Let's see. Let's see if I can I access it from here? I don't think I can. Health. Yeah, I can't. I have to like do it from within the water or something. I have to be in front of the ship to actually access the torpedo area. So we'll do that in a little bit. Okay, so sorry, Mr. Plant. I gotta do this to you. One more. Okay, and lithium. Now, is there anything else I really wanted to build? Because I think I am really, really close. We can make this room look way prettier, but... And the one thing I also really like, and I checked on this ahead of time, is even if I put stuff down, I can come back to here at any time and show you really quickly. You can put more modules underneath it and keep stacking down until we get towards the ground, so that's not going to be a problem. And I don't really need to keep building off of this right now, so I'm not going to bother for the time being. Well, you know what? That's about all the stuff I can really think to do. And after this, we're going to start hitting some wrecks and touching upon some very real fears I have in real life, so you're not going to want to miss it. It'll be very interesting. So let's look upon this. Let's look at anything else I really could build that I'm kind of missing right now. Ooh, I have power transmitters too. I was unaware of that. I might go through and put up some bulkheads around the place, shore up the place a little bit. Bioreactor, I don't need any more of that. Alien containment, I still need to find me one of those. And as well, I mean, grow beds and those kind of things. I might do that off camera because it is beyond tedious. Oh, the power cell charger as well, and this is something I can build. Now, that's something right now that, once again, I was talking with somebody about it, and back in the day, you could do an exploit where you could build one of those on your Cyclops, and then just basically you could get infinite power. They fixed that. So essentially, if you build one of those on the Cyclops, you're just pulling power from the main reactor to put into the batteries to put back into the ship. So you don't really gain anything by doing that. And by putting them here in this base to recharge, I've been mainly just taking them and shoving them in my Seamoth to get recharged, and that happens almost instantly, as opposed to the charger, which is a really slow, kind of arduous process. I might build it anyway, just because, And if I have enough room, let's see if I have enough room to build it right here. And I don't. I'd have to resituate things around. So I'm tempted to just not do it. Even though I was looking forward to it so much. And I might just keep using this method that I was using before, which is, I'll show you right now. I'll take that cell, and I'm going to go over to the Cyclops, because I think there's about 2 dead batteries on this thing right now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I left all the lights on. Actually, leaving the lights on I don't think really actually matters, but we'll come back here, and it's 100%, 100%, 82. I think there's one that's much lower than that. So let's go 99, 99, 51. All right. We'll take that one, and we'll take the other one that's got a little bit of a lacking charge too. We'll take this one as well. We'll take that back with us. But yeah, as you'll see, when you stick this in the Seamoth to power up, it recharges almost instantly. Unfortunately, it's almost just not worth building the cell recharger right now as it is. Let's see.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I believe I've gone through all this already and looked through all the things that I can be building. And I don't think we've missed anything, at least not anything important at this point. Oh, the prawn suit was just nice. Did the lights just come on as soon as I plug that in? Okay, that's weird. I'm just gonna have to live with that. And as far as this goes, I am going to put up a couple of storage on the outside. This is something I just started doing, and I can't stop. Unless that happens. Okay, titanium. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, essentially I've been putting the storage units out here. And that's not what I'm going to name it, but this is where I would put like basically seeds or overflow of anything I get in that other area, or basically if I just want to save clippings for the time being or stuff like that. Let's put another one right here because these are super cheap to make. And what I really like too about this is the walls kind of recessed a little bit, so when you come out you don't feel like you're clipping into these guys. It's a really good design. So let's look into the prawn suit and see if there's anything we can build right now, because the drill arm would be really useful. I love the grappling hook extension for that, and the repulsion cannon arm is going to be amazing. Prawn suit torpedo arm, I don't need all the different... Oh, this is one thing I definitely want to build as well. The prawn suit jump jet upgrade, very, very handy. Crystalline sulfur, nickel ore, either one of those two things we have not even come in contact with yet. Thermal reactor is going to come in handy much later on, not so much right now. And the prawn suit depth module, nickel ore. Okay, so we're basically going to start looking for some new stuff. And I don't think I have the ability to make any of the arms right now. As a matter of fact, you know, I'm going to go down and check the modification station really quickly and see what options it has for us. Okay, it's really not giving me anything as far as that goes. Okay, nothing. Well, I think I'm going to call it right here in this episode. Thank you very much for joining me again. As soon as we come back next time, we are going to start heading off and start hitting some more wrecks and seeing what we can acquire to help to start building more stuff onto our prawn suit, and making that a little bit more battle ready. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you again in the next episode.